Hi, I'm meteorologist Francis Credencer with the National Weather Service office in Great Falls, and here is your weekly Montana weather hazards briefing for the week starting Monday, May 24th. Here's a look at what we'll be tracking in the coming week. Feel free to pause this slide for further review. More details will be given on the next slide. At this point, there are no major weather systems forecast to impact the state over the next week, but we will be subjected to a series of quick-hitting disturbances. The first of these will be ongoing Monday, with snow in the mountains from the Little Belts to the Continental Divide north of Rogers Pass. Gusty southwest to west winds are expected east of the divide on Monday and may persist in eastern Montana on Tuesday. Another disturbance will bring widespread precipitation to the state later Tuesday through Wednesday night, with mountain snow mainly above pass level across the southwest. Another disturbance may bring some snow above pass level to the mountains of northwest Montana on Friday. With the recent rainfall and snow that will melt through the week, some rivers may experience rises. Significant flooding concerns are not expected, but the Clark Fork near Missoula may approach flood stage by next weekend. Thunderstorms may occasionally impact parts of the state this week, but they are likely to be isolated in nature, and no severe thunderstorms are expected at this time. First, a look at recent conditions. Here's a look at last week's drought monitor map. There was extensive extreme drought in northeastern Montana, with at least abnormally dry conditions noted across almost all of the state. This map will be updated Thursday morning to reflect the precipitation received in the past week, which is shown on this map. Much of the state received at least a half inch of water, denoted by the light green area, and most of north central, southwest, and west central Montana received at least an inch of rainfall or snow water equivalent. This will hopefully lead to some modest improvements in drought conditions across parts of the state. Moving on to current and future weather, a system that has been bringing rain and mountain snow on Sunday will persist into at least Monday morning. This map shows the probability for at least 2 inches of snow from Sunday evening through Monday, and while the bulk of the snow will remain above pass level, Kings Hill Pass and Marias Pass could each see accumulating snowfall. Thus, a winter weather advisory is out for the northern Continental Divide area, including Glacier National Park and the Little Belt Mountains. Some fairly gusty winds are expected Monday into Tuesday as well, mainly east of the Continental Divide. The strongest winds are likely to occur Monday afternoon and evening, but some gusty winds may persist through Tuesday in eastern Montana. A lake wind advisory is in effect for Fort Peck Lake for Monday. The next weather system crossing the state later Tuesday through Wednesday night is likely to bring at least widespread light rain to much of the state. At this point in time, it appears that snow will remain mostly in the mountains of west central, southwest, and south central Montana, mainly above pass level, which is shown on this map depicting the potential for snow greater than 2 inches. So some backcountry recreation impacts can be expected, but no major transportation impacts are anticipated at this time. Between the rain we received last week, the mountain snow of the past week that will melt as we gradually warm through this week, and the upcoming rainfall this week, we can expect many streams and rivers to be on the rise. At this time, no major flooding impacts are anticipated, but some rivers may at least approach flood stage in spots like the Clark Fork above Missoula shown here. Thank you for tuning in for our weekly weather hazards briefing. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to your local NWS office. Have a great week.